You are looking live over Dublin. Everyone is wearing their green as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day, the Irish right here in Lawrence County.
Tomorrow is Super Saturday, plus you've got the annual St. Patrick's Day Parade, and we could not be more excited.
Hey everyone, and welcome to a special edition of WGXA News at 5. We are on the road today. I'm Greg Lloyd.
And I'm Amanda Peralta. We are live today in Dublin. We know the weather is not the greatest, but that wouldn't keep us from having so much fun. We want to thank Morris Bank for letting us come indoors today to stay dry.
For the next half hour, we're celebrating everything Irish here in Dublin. It's also ahead of tomorrow's Super Saturday fun.
But first, we've got to find out what Mother Nature has planned for the weekend. And you know, Greg, I was hoping it would be sunny.
Yes, well, the man who knows, meteorologist Ryan Mirando, is keeping an eye to the sky, an eye on our forecast, and he joins us live here in Dublin. Hey, Ryan.
Hi, Greg, Amanda. It's been a nice week. Unfortunately, of course, for today and the weekend, it's not going to be picture perfect. Today, we had some heavy downpours through the early afternoon. We are seeing a little bit of a lull in the activity for some people, but then we are also seeing some stronger storms that have begun to pop up. Some areas kind of south of Macon, really into Macon County or Montezuma and Dooley County. You've been getting hit with some heavy torrential downpours, frequent lightnings. You had some severe thunderstorm warnings that were issued. Even some quarter-sized hail has been falling. I will take the graphics full here just to show you exactly kind of what I'm tracking here for the severe thunderstorm warning. So that is still mostly right now into Dooley County, southeastern Dooley County, and you see where that orange watch box is. That's a severe thunderstorm warning. Now also extended for portions of Dooley County, for Crisp County, Pulaski County and Wilcox County until 5:45. And this storm has had a history of producing half-dollar sized hail about an inch in diameter and having, so you see where you see those purples on the map, that is the torrential downpours, frequent lightning, blinding rain. If you live in this warning area, really don't get near the windows. Stay inside, shelter in place. This warning is issued until 5:45. You could see some hail falling on the ground. This is the main threat for this, is the hail that's falling. Does also come with some gusty winds that could knock down some trees or some power lines. Right now, the core of the storm is moving just south of State Route 27. It's moving towards Finlayson, then going to be heading towards Abbeville into portions of Wilcox County through this evening. So if you're heading out tonight, keep an eye on the radar in case that there is one or two more severe thunderstorm warnings that are issued. But if you live south of Macon, you'll have the highest chance of seeing some rain if you're heading out tonight. Here in Dublin, we're not getting a lot of rain. It was raining earlier, a little bit of a spitting action now, but a little bit better. Temperature-wise, still 82 degrees in McRae. Haven't seen much rain for you, but 64 in Macon and 68 degrees here in Dublin. Still 80 degrees in Vienna, and a wider view on satellite and radar showing that we still have a little bit more of some of the heavier downpours that's going to be falling. So for the rest of tonight, temperatures will be staying into the 60s. We'll have a few thunderstorms down, especially for areas south of Macon. So likely take the umbrella tonight if you live kind of south of Macon, Warner Robins, and further south. And tomorrow for the St. Patrick's Day Parade, it's actually not looking too bad. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s from 10 to 12 o'clock here in Dublin. But then things get a little more active for actual St. Patrick's Day on Sunday. I'll talk more about that coming up in the full Skywatch weather forecast. Greg, Amanda.
All right, Ryan, that's what we wanted to hear, that the St. Patrick's Day Parade looks good. Now's a great time to download that WGXA weather app. Just scan the QR code on your screen, and the app is on your smartphone. That way you can keep an eye hour by hour on the forecast here in Dublin. Ryan is back in less than 20 minutes with your 10-day forecast. Well, let's kick things off this evening with what everyone needs to know about this weekend. Tammy Waverick is live with us right now.
Now, Tammy, thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate having you here with us today. Can you tell us what is your favorite part of St. Patrick's Day and the parade and everything that's going on this weekend?
Well, you said it for me. The parade is my favorite part of the day. It's so fun to see all of the people line the streets. They come early. Our streets close at 8, and people will start getting their seats ready.
That has to be fulfilling because you plan for so long for Super Saturday and the parade, and to know that there's that much enthusiasm for it.
It really does make it all worth it. If you'd asked me a couple weeks ago, I might not have said that. But now that we're here and Ryan says the weather's going to be good for us, it's going to be a great day. And it's great to see everybody come out and participate.
How long do you guys spend planning for the parade?
So it's a year-long process. We take the next month off, but we meet once a month all year. So
Wow, that is a commitment, and
is.
it's beautiful, and it shows in everything you guys do here in Dublin. And we wanted to ask you too, Tammy, talking about the crowds that line the streets, about how many people do you estimate come or attend the St. Patrick's Day Parade?
So it's so hard to know an exact number, but
Yeah.
we really have heard it's touching 20,000 people are in downtown Dublin, which is crazy.
That's
How
awesome.
exciting. Now, what are some of the things that people can expect to see at the parade this year?
So we have, I believe, 100 floats. It's about 2 hours long. And we have several bands participating, local churches. We have our Arts and Crafts Festival going on at the same time. So there is plenty to do, plenty of food trucks. We can keep you busy tomorrow.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Sounds
Well,
like so much
Tammy,
fun.
how much goes into this? I mean, because we know that it's a year-round planning, but it has to feel overwhelming at times to pull it all together.
It really does. We have a committee, a solid committee of 24. We host 5 events as a committee, but there's over 45 events, civic organizations, churches, schools have events during this month as well. So it's everybody pulling together.
And how long is that parade route, and where can people set up? What's the best place that you think they should head to?
So, you know, parking gets a little crazy downtown, so it's best to kind of plan where to park. But we start on Telfair and turn and come right through downtown Dublin on Jackson Street and just right through town.
That sounds awesome.
And you
Sounds
were
exciting.
mentioning how big it was. And I think 130-something entries, is
I
that right?
believe that's right.
Wow.
It is. It's
Is that a
crazy.
record, or is that about on par for?
I'll be honest, I'm not sure, but I know it's usually around that number. We try to make it a little bit bigger every year, but it's
That is wonderful. And this is the 59th year, by the way, of the St. Patrick's Day celebration here in Dublin. And I
That's
know that
right.
has to be exciting. We're almost to the big 6-0.
that's right. I know. We're already talking about next year, believe it or not.
Next
So
year
the big
maybe
60.
even bigger and better
I
for the
know.
60 years.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Now, can we expect to see some of the students from the Dublin City Schools? I have an opportunity to visit quite a few times, and it's always so much fun to see them.
Yes, I know the band will be here. A lot of those students are volunteers that help us throughout the day, so definitely we'll have some students.
So exciting.
And we can't forget to tell everybody at home either that it is going to stream tomorrow, the parade, on our platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, our website, WGXA.tv, our news app. So, you know, if you can't, we hope you can make it down, but if you can't make it down, you get all the magic of the parade.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
right.
be hosting, and then Brittany and Ryan Stinnett will be the Grand Marshals. It's also exciting. We love being a part of these kinds of things.
It's great, great.
Yeah.
We're grateful for y'all coming to spend your time with us.
We're grateful for you having us. And we want to ask you what happens after the parade on Super Saturday, because I know it's a full day.
It is a full day, so after the parade, we'll still have our arts and crafts going on until 4, and then we have music and munchies kind of on the other end of town. Gates open at 5:30. We have Cash's Juke Joint playing at 6 to 7, and then the Swinging Medallions come in at 7:30, and we'll close out our night in downtown Dublin.
Well, definitely a very busy day with lots
Yes.
going on.
It'll be a lot of fun, that's for sure. Well, Tammy, we want to thank you for being here with us
Thank
very
you so much. Thank you.
All right.
Well, Dublin's 20th annual Pig in the Park barbecue competition started off the month with a bang.
All right, Miranda was there with all that they were cooking.
There's lots of different things going on here. Just welcome yourself and walk around and introduce, and you'll have a great time.
And I did just that as Dublin kicked off St. Patrick's Day celebrations. Randy Duggins, who's been running the competition for 20 years, is so excited for another.
I'm happy it's been 20 years, and we started it out as a money-making event, and it grew much bigger, and then we've kind of pulled it back in and tried to make it for just the locals to have fun, kind of bragging rights.
And lots of families were showing off what they were cooking up. One barbecuing an alligator.
As long as the people, the barbecue groups, the fans, the friends, the employees of all these barbecue teams come and have fun, that's what it's all about.
Mainly for fun, says Duggins, but also for the trophies. Winners in the blind taste test got a small pot of gold per se, but best are those bragging rights.
The top 3 places in each category get money, and the top 8 get a trophy or a medallion or so. like I said, it's mostly for bragging rights. They're not huge trophies, but they're neat.
Not a huge trophy, but one that really makes a difference with the memories behind it. Reporting in Dublin, I'm Ryan Mirando, WGXA News.
It all looks great. And to see one leprechaun is certainly lucky, but what about 48?
Indeed it is, Amanda. Dozens of the cutest ones you'd ever want to see participated in this year's Littlest Leprechaun contest.
It's the type of cuteness that can't be measured monetarily. But if you ever wondered if Dublin had a pot of gold, it's certainly the cuteness overload that is the Littlest Leprechaun contest.
The Lighthouse Adult Daycare started in 1998 as an opportunity to serve the folks in our community that deal with things like dementia and Alzheimer's and what we call cognitive disorders.
The Lighthouse Adult Daycare, an organization that helps families care for aging relatives, including those battling dementia, sponsors the Littlest Leprechaun contest.
The Littlest Leprechaun contest began as a part of the St. Patrick's Festival here in Dublin.
Calvin Holcomb, president of the board of directors of the Lighthouse Adult Daycare, says the event also gives his agency a chance to introduce itself to the community.
The Lighthouse saw an opportunity for us to get our name out there and to be able to present, the opportunity to let folks know that where we are and who we are, but then also as an opportunity to just love on the community at the same time.
But Holcomb says the Littlest Leprechaun contest also serves an even greater purpose.
It encourages folks to come together and just work together as one. And we see a lot of, as you saw tonight, a lot of families, and those families were very, very much a part of one another.
And come on, how hard would it be to judge this contest? 48 of the most darling, adorable little leprechauns you'd ever be lucky enough to see.
It was so much fun. We're so excited to be the littlest leprechaun and maybe the oldest because we're a grandma.
Oh, wow.
A little grandma.
You were a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And no doubt, even though a winner is chosen, all these little ones are champs.
Well, still to come from Dublin, we're getting a visit from the leader of the Fighting Irish. The superintendent of the Dublin City Schools will join us live. WGXA News is on the road at the St. Patrick's Day Festival in Dublin. We will be right back after this break.
All right, welcome back everyone to this special edition of WGXA News at 5. We are on the road in Dublin today and having a great time being here.
Yes, and now we're joined with the superintendent of the Dublin City Schools, Dr. Frederick Williams. Now, Dr. Williams, thank you so much for joining us here today. You know, I've had an opportunity to visit the Dublin City Schools quite a few times, and it's always so much fun to see the students here in Dublin. Now, you do have a few accomplishments of your own that we wanted to discuss with you, so many fun things going on, and you've recently been nominated as the St. Patrick's Day Man of the Year. What does an honor like that mean to you?
It's a very humbling and exciting honor when someone else recognizes your service and commitment to the community, and then they just give you a great leprechaun St. Patrick smile by bestowing such an honor.
So exciting.
Well, and that's not even the half of it, because you have also been named Georgia's Superintendent of the Year, and he's a finalist for the National Superintendent of the Year. I'm telling you what, if that's not excellence, Dr. Williams, I don't know what is. Congratulations.
Thank you, and we're excited about the work that goes on in the school systems here in our community, and especially just being a part of the Dublin and Lawrence community at large, and the things that we offer for young people and our laser-like focus on workforce development.
Now, some of that work that you mentioned for those young people, for example, you guys have a new initiative that you started this year for the third graders in the elementary schools, the Read to Lead program. What are some of those other programs that you are really proud of?
We're very proud of our mechatronics program at Dublin High School, where we're giving our young people those skills for advanced manufacturing particularly knowing what's going down with Hyundai and our newest company, Washing here, being able to have that workforce ready. We also have an Honors Academy at Dublin High School that our Irish Gifted Academy feeds into as well.
Oh, yes. Well, tell us, Dr. Williams, a little bit about how your children in the district are participating in Super Saturday.
Super Saturday, you'll see bands marching down the main street of Dublin. You will see our Air Force ROTC. You will see a host of floats, and then you have arts festivals and munches and just a host of activities that our young people are contributing. And then you will see them with various civic organizations and other service organizations serving in different ways in our community.
Now, and there's so much going on this weekend for Super Saturday, but if you had to pick one thing that's your absolute favorite, what would it be?
Well, I would like to back up to last night. The pancake supper is my favorite.
Ooh, yes.
Okay.
When you can sit down with the community and just enjoy pancakes and all the other trimmings. But as I look to Super Saturday, I think the parade is really a highlight when people from miles around come to Main Street, Dublin, and everything is green and growing.
Well, thank you so much for being with us, Dr. Williams. We really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Now, one of the most anticipated parts of this weekend is the parade. Now, we're going to go over to Ryan so he can give us a look at the weather for that. Ryan?
Hi, Greg, Amanda. Yeah, the holiday weekend hasn't started out the best. It's a little bit wet out here, but you guys are hiding inside. I'm out here braving the elements. You know, I got to do my job and do the weather for that, but I love you guys, though. I love you. We do have some rain that's out there on the radar right now. Not raining too bad here in Dublin, but we do have some strong storms, especially for areas south of Macon. I do want to take the graphics full here for a second. We still do have a severe thunderstorm warning that is issued for Dodge, Pulaski, and Wilcox County until 5:45. This is for the potential of quarter-size hail, an inch size in diameter. Finlayson, where you see those purples, that's pretty strong hail core right now that's moving into northern Wilcox County. Likely could cause some damage. So if you live in this area, really don't go outside. Abbeville, Rochelle, you are both under this warning until 5:45. So you really want to stay away from the windows, especially for Finlayson. That's some blinding rain right there on the radar and potentially some pretty large hail that's falling. But through the rest of this evening, if you live south of Macon, you'll have the highest chance of seeing some rain through the evening hours tonight. By 11 o'clock, we're all dry. And tomorrow, actually not a half bad day. Not really expecting any rain whatsoever, just lots of clouds over top of us. Now, Sunday for actual St. Patrick's Day does look like we'll get some generally light showers around through the afternoon and into the evening hours. So Sunday for St. Patrick's Day, probably a good idea to have some plans for inside. So tomorrow for St. Patrick's Day, for the parade here in Dublin, looking really nice. 62 degrees by the time it starts with mostly cloudy skies at 10 o'clock. By lunchtime, temperatures in the upper 60s. By lunchtime with temperatures right around 68 degrees. And for the weekend, not bad tomorrow. Sunday's a little more active with some downpours around. So for your plans for St. Patrick's Day, does look like it'll be wet, but usually the holiday, you are mostly inside, right? So in your 10-day forecast for this weekend, tomorrow mostly dry, staying mild up to 78 degrees. Sunday, St. Patrick's Day, we drop over 13 degrees to 65 with those downpours. Monday is the last full day of winter. Definitely feeling like it. The high only 58 degrees. Tuesday, spring officially arrives at 11:06 p.m., but is going to be chilly also. And next week, temperatures will be rather seasonable, but looks like we're having a downtrend, especially towards next weekend. Highs only into the 60s. The first few days of spring actually feeling more like winter. And of course, lastly, there's your Harrison's Body Shop Fish and Game forecast. Peaks at 7:20 a.m. and again at 7:40 p.m.
One of the most anticipated parts of Dublin's St. Patrick's Day celebration is its annual balloon festival.
Yes, it is, Amanda. It's part of the celebration, and regardless of the weather, you'll always find spirits riding high.
Though the threat of bad weather grounded hot air balloon rides on this particular night of the balloon festival, it could not dampen the mood of the people who turned out with their families to celebrate.
Coming and meeting new faces and, you know, people with different occupations, and then the children interacting with new people. So, yes, I do agree.
This year marked 24 years of the Balloon Festival as a part of Dublin's 59 years of St. Patrick's Day celebrations. And Balloon Festival co-chair Patrick Thames says it's always a hit.
These events that happen during the St. Patrick's Festival bring everybody out from all different parts of the community working together to create fun times and good memories for all.
Mark Meyer lives in North Carolina, but he travels all over as a part of a team that flies hot air balloons. He says there's just something about them that captivates people.
Hot air balloons, they're just mystical. They're floating along nice and gentle. It's beautiful to see as it floats through the sky. Brings up all those great childhood memories of peaceful, beautiful ride.
And if you've never been on a hot air balloon ride, Meyer explains what it's like.
So to prepare for a hot air balloon ride, just going out and having fun when the weather's nice, you just wear clothing for the day. If it's hot, you wear light clothes. If it's cold, you wear jackets. The temperature doesn't change much as you climb in altitude because we're only going up about 1,000 feet, so it's almost the same temperature. And it's not, you're going the same speed as the wind, so you don't feel any breeze at all.
Though on this particular evening, they didn't take those hot air balloons to the skies, the festival goers still had plenty of fun.
Well, St. Patrick's is very big here, so we come out every year when it's St. Patrick's activities.
And that's what it's all about, says Thames.
It's just a great time for the community to come together. We all get to come together, see each other. We may see people during this couple of weeks that we don't see all year. And it just makes for a fun time, and it brings people from outside our community into Dublin to experience what we do best, and that's with the St. Patrick's Festival.
Well, we are feeling green down in Dublin. It's a huge weekend for the St. Patrick's Day Festival. We'll wrap things up in Dublin after this break.
Welcome back, everyone. You know, Amanda, we've had the opportunity to meet some really great people here and learn about some really great things that are going on this weekend, Super Saturday, not the least of which is the parade, which we will have on WGXA.tv, our Facebook page, and our YouTube page.
Yeah, I am so excited to sit alongside you tomorrow morning. It sounds like there's going to be so many fun things going on, and we've got an opportunity to talk to so many people, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, I'm looking forward to being here with you, too.
Now, that's it for WGXA News on the Road. We've only got 30 minutes today.
Up next is special coverage of the Big East basketball tournament featuring a great matchup between St. John's and Connecticut. Have a great weekend, everyone.
And don't forget, you can watch tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day Parade live on our website. Have a great evening.